Hey everyone, Dr. McClendon here, Master Trader with Tradeknology. I'm excited, guys. If you're joining now, come on in, come on in. We're going to have a quick conversation. We're going to talk about forex. We're going to talk about cryptocurrency and where they are going and why we're so excited about what we're about to launch on October 1st. You guys are excited?
Absolutely.
I'm so excited.
Awesome, awesome. A lot of people don't know about forex. So Michelle, can you tell us a little bit about forex and why you're interested, why you're so excited and you're connected with Tradeknology?
Wow. So before I get into forex, let me tell you about why I'm excited about Tradeknology and why I'm connected. So for those that don't know, my name is Michelle Lilly, and I'm the CEO of my lottery store, and I am a big advocate and ambassador for this digital revolution that's happening. And when Dr. Manoah actually, tapped me on and said, "Hey, look, I want you to come on and, be an ambassador for us and talk about this platform." And, I knew his background in the forex market and his success that he's had, not only for himself, but for others that have been connected to him. And I knew that being an educator at heart and being passionate about cryptocurrency and the digital revolution and people making money digitally, I knew that with the education that he was providing and what was going on in the world now, that people really needed to hear this.
Yes.
People really needed to know this, and people really needed to be educated and informed. And that's what got me so excited to connect and say, you know what, if you're going to do this, because I know who you are, what you stand for, and what you've done in the industry, then I'm excited to connect with you and be an ambassador for Tradeknology and be an educator for Tradeknology, specifically on cryptocurrency, so that we can take Wall Street to the streets and educate the masses and put the power in the hands of the people to actually produce financial freedom for themselves. That's what I'm excited about.
Woo, awesome.
Wow, that was
Well,
awesome.
Michelle, tell me this. Why was credibility so important with you in connecting with me?
So credibility was very important to me because in the industry, crypto, when you think about forex and what was happening in the trading, a lot of people, 98% of traders lose.
Wow. Yes.
And that's not some, Google it, you can fact check that. And so to be connected to someone who's in the 2%,
2%.
that offers the knowledge of the 2% and is willing, let me say this, that's willing to share. Because most people aren't willing to share their knowledge. They want to hoard it for themselves. And just my passion is in education, and I believe in empowering and inspiring through education so people can make informed, confident decisions, and that way they can actually go out and educate others.
Yes.
And when I seen that you were doing that, and the credibility, it wasn't just something that you said, you know what, let me go ahead and start this company and let me make as much money as I can. But you were definitely, the thing that got me was when you said my people have to be educated. And I don't want just people coming making money and not being educated, because it's a skill that can be passed down from generation to generation. And your mission and your vision was that people can create generational wealth.
Yes.
Through this skill and through this educational platform. Yes. And you've already done it for your family. So yes. Success leaves clues. Hint, hint, wink, wink. We got a clue that this brother can educate us, and not only us, but he's educated other people. So you had the proven track record. And so that credibility was just so important to me, because there's so many people out here that's claiming to be traders but not making any money. And not only that, they're destroying other people as well.
Wow. Their
financial what's happening to them, because a lot of people are losing money following people who don't really know how to make money.
Wow.
And
Exactly right.
That's not what I wanted to see happen. And when I knew that you were actually going to provide the platform and provide the right education so people can make the right decisions, and so people can have confidence as they invest in the forex market with safety, I knew that it was going to be a winner.
You said something that was very important, and that's why I actually started Tradeknology, was because a lot of people got into this space with hopes of making money, but then they start losing even more money, right? So people were asking me, well, why are you getting up right now? Why are you getting into this space? First of all, I've been trading Forex for over 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
We have the #1 Forex trading academy in Texas.
Right,
probably
that's
around the
powerful.
world if we really measured it.
Mm-hmm.
But what I wanted to do was create a network marketing platform to get this information out really fast, right? Not about the money with us, because we can make money now in the market whenever we want to. So
Right.
money is not a really big driver for me.
Mm-hmm.
But what's driving me is the ability to get this product in homes around the world, especially in Nigeria.
Mm-hmm.
What got me so fired up when I saw Nigerian kids living in bad homes, but were getting together, learning how to trade Forex,
Mm-hmm.
because now they have hope.
Right.
Not just hope, but they have actually the tools and the skill set to
Mhm.
bring themselves out of poverty in the generations that's coming after them.
Mm-hmm.
So that's got me fired up. And then even in America, people are struggling right now in the pandemic,
Yes.
right? How many people, over 40 million people, I think, lost their jobs during this pandemic?
Yes.
Colleges are shut down. Kids can't go to school. Business owners lost their businesses.
Mhm.
Churches closed their doors.
Mm-hmm.
So this skill that we have now, it's a duty now. It's not just
Mhm.
for fun now.
Mm-hmm.
It's an assignment. It's a duty now to get this into as many homes as possible.
Mm-hmm.
And that's our goal at Tradeknology. We want to be the #1 Forex community of traders around the world. My vision is to have a trading station in every home around the world.
Mm-hmm. And that's powerful. When you say around the world, you know, with us having a global economy right now, and it's not changing. And if you don't have it's no longer a luxury to have an online business, but a necessity to have an online business. And so not only does Forex give you the platform to trade and make money on your own, but it gives you the ability to create a shared economy. And
I like
that's
that. Shared economy.
shared economy. And a shared economy is when you think about Amazon, right? So Amazon is a platform that allows other entrepreneurs and business owners to come and share in the economy of the revenue that's created from that platform. And what you're doing from the education piece and the platform that you're offering is creating a shared economy where people not only get to make money off trading, but they get to make money from sharing the good news, sharing the educational platform. And that's where everything is going right now, is into the shared economy. And when you look at Uber, is a shared economy. Airbnb is a shared economy. And you know, as I'm studying and in my master's class, they talk about how big the shared economy world is growing, and is going to continue to grow, because if you think of Instacart and Uber Eats and all of these, those are shared economies. It's a platform that allows people to share in the profits that's made. And that's where everything is going right now, and it's going global. So you had the checklist of a shared economy, a skill set that once it's learned, you can make money forever. You can make money from anywhere in the world. It's global. I can share this with global. So you have a formula for success. And you have true education behind it with people who are certified, like Miss Leanne here. You know, educators that are coming on, like myself, that's like masters in digital currency. So it's not just hype. It's not just, you know, we're going to hype, and you have a proven track record. And I always say, I never want to do any business with anyone that haven't lost before. Doctor will tell you, he didn't lost houses in the market. So because if you haven't lost, then you don't really you haven't been able to really study that and really understand what it takes to really win at the next level. And so now you can share. Actually, people don't have to lose because you've lost before.
Exactly. And that's what I tell people. Right. I say, do you want 10 years of experience? That'll save you 10 years of trial and error, is connecting with somebody that already did that. I've lost a lot of money. So my goal is to not allow you to do it, so to teach you the right way to do it. Because in this space, it was like a wild, wild west right now. Everybody is just on YouTube. Everybody is just saying, I'm a master trader. Come join my team. Come join my Telegram. Come here. We had people try to come into our Telegram to get people to go into other Telegrams. So it's like wild west right now in the forex industry, and that's what we're doing at Tradeknology. We're going to bring some structure to this industry, where you're not going to have all these individual traders in your company. We got corporate traders. We're going to have over, what, Leanne, how many corporate traders?
Well, we have over 20 now.
Okay, wow.
And we are going to be growing that. But in the beginning, it's really important to us to set out a structure, like you said, because we're going to have a community of traders coming into Tradeknology who are expert traders already, who have a little bit of experience, and then people who have never traded at all. And so how do you put together a university that reaches that bandwidth of people and reaches that amount of needs? So the way that we're doing that is we're starting out with a university that will bring in all of the people that are really afraid of money. I don't know how to make money. Once I have it, I don't know what to do with it. And so we're starting out teaching people like the ABCs, like you do in school, the phonics. And we start out with them kind of learning a little bit about, okay, how to read, and now I can read a whole paragraph. So we get them to the point then when our live traders, who we have every week, will take them step by step. So we reach out, and I have an education in education, and so I know that people learn different ways. You have people learn visually, people learn auditorially, and then people that learn by doing. So we're going to hit all of those notes through our university. But the best thing is that we're going to have a structure corporately for education so that everybody gets the same thing. And everyone has an opportunity to hear great traders. Just because you're in one group of the MLM structure doesn't mean that you can't get the very, very best traders and have access to that. So I'm so excited about this. This is really going to change lives.
Another thing I like about the course you guys are creating, Leanne, is how you've made it so easy to learn, right? And that's what we're going to pride this company on, is not just about making money, because everybody's talking about making money, right? Posting about the money. That's great. I love it. But we're past that now. Our goal is to teach how easy it is to learn how to trade, right? Because a lot of times people think it's difficult.
Right.
I mean, I've met a lot of people and they're like, oh my God, it's intimidating when they see a chart and they see the lines and they're like, oh, what am I going to do? But the course we're putting together, we actually take the new trader by the hand and we walk them through the process. They're not in it by themselves, and that's where I come in, because I've been by myself. When I got started, nobody was there. I had to learn by myself through trial and error, and I don't want you guys to learn by yourself. We're here to help you. If you're watching us today, we're here to help you. We're going to take you by your hand through this course, and we're going to show you the power of trading the largest financial market in the world. We're going to be there with you. We're not just going to sign you up and leave you. And a lot of companies do that. They get them on board, they get the little subscription money, and then they leave the person. And the person wind up just like, was excited. Now they're not excited anymore because nobody's there to walk them through it.
Right. They don't know what to do. And when people don't know what to do, they do nothing.
Exactly.
And people feel intimidated, and if they feel intimidated from the train, no one wants to feel stupid.
Exactly.
Right? And so, but when you can give them, as Leanne said, the ABCs and walk them through the process, because it's like anything. If they're working a job, they had to learn how to work that job. You know, if whatever you're doing in your life currently, you had to learn how to do it. You didn't know how to do it at one time. And so when you can take the fear out of, and so people don't feel stupid, and you can actually give them through the ABCs and they begin to feel empowered, then it empowers them to want to learn more. And I know that the way that you teach, Dr. Manoah, I mean, I've been on your trainings, is that you start to feel empowered, because even someone like me, I'm not a big trader, and I was like, the charts, what does that mean? You know, how many pips, where do I put my stop loss? And, you know, but when you walk me through it from a, you know, hey, this is, and don't feel bad, you can't mess it up. It's like me teaching my mother, like, you can't break the computer. So don't worry.
That's right.
Don't worry about it. You can't break the computer. And I think once people feel that and they can actually see what's happening with the platform and the education that you're offering on the platform, they're going to feel empowered to actually want to learn.
And really quick, if you're watching us, you're like, oh, they're in a hotel, right? The reason why we're in the hotel is because our corporate training team came in from all around the world, and we're actually in this hotel right now, and they're getting the training videos done. They're working 24 hours a day, recording crisp videos that you guys are going to have access to. So you're going to get the PowerPoint, but you're going to be able to click a button, and then somebody's going to be able to walk you through that, right? So you just don't see it and be like, oh man, what am I going to do? You're going to be able to click a button, and a live person is going to come up and say, hey, well, this is this strategy, this is how you do that. So that's what we're here in Houston, Texas right now. The whole corporate staff or training staff is here, and they're working night and day to get you guys professional videos, not videos somebody's in their house and the dog is barking in the background and the kids are running around. Professional videos so that you can get the value out of this academy. So really quick, we got a couple of questions we want to hit. We don't want to hold you guys too long, but we have a moderator. He's going to ask us a couple of questions that you may want to hear and to learn a little more about us and Tradeknology. So you got it, Scott.
So one of the questions that keep coming up is it going to be something where the young generation is able to learn, understand, and actually apply?
Leanne, you want to take that?
Yeah, this is really a great opportunity for them, because especially now since the pandemic, because the colleges are closed down, right? And they're living at home again with nothing to do. But I think that the younger generation needs something that they can depend on, even if they want to be a doctor and study to be a doctor. It's always nice to have other buckets, other ways to make money. And this is an opportunity to do that for them. And once you learn a skill, you have it for life. So it's kind of like driving. When you first learned to drive, they didn't take you and put you in a car on a freeway and say, okay, go. No, you learned a little bit about how driving works, and then you got in with someone who already knows how to drive to make sure that you didn't have a wreck. And that's what our university is meant to do. But once you've taken the university, then you know and you have the skill, and you've got it for a lifetime. So it's an amazing opportunity for the young folks, because they've got that, and then they can go do something else that their heart desires to do. They want to go to a country and help other people in a war-torn country, or maybe they have a heart to study medicine or do something fabulous with their life, but they've always got that skill of trading, and that's a great opportunity for them.
Thank you. Awesome, man.
What I find in this is that you training teachers to change a generation. How do you feel? What is your passion for training leaders to train others to make an impact in their lives?
My passion to train leaders is very important, because leaders, the great thing about a leader is influence, right? And a lot of leaders are suffering right now financially, right? And a lot of times I've trained top CEOs and COOs of major Fortune 500 companies, and a lot of those leaders are struggling silently, right? They're at home losing $300,000. They're at home struggling, and the wife mad at them and kicking them out the bed because they don't lost money.
Tell the truth.
But this is facts, right? So a lot of them, and with a leader, it's hard for them to say they need help, right? So a lot of them come to me privately. It's like, hey man, I need some help with this, right? And to be able to help them is powerful, because then they in turn go back and teach their people. And that's what we're doing with churches and pastors, a lot of pastors that I know of that are struggling right now, and it's not like I've been there. It can be embarrassing to, especially as a man, to have to go reach out to another man. That pride says, I need your help, right?
Right.
But I've been there, so I have no problem with that, because I found out when somebody has what I need, I'm going to search and I'm going to knock on their door until I get it. But our goal is to train leaders, right? So that leaders can teach their influence or their congregation or their business or their circle of influence and help change, because they can reach people I can't. And I'm blessed to have major leaders on board like Michelle. Michelle's in the digital lottery industry, the first around the world, right? So she's a leader. She doesn't need to be over in Tradeknology, but she's over here because the fact that she sees the potential in what we're doing. And we're excited about what we're going to be doing with her as well. Leanne is a leader, in her own right, doing great things, big things. So to be able to, it's a blessing to be able to have leaders all around the world connected to this, and they really want to share and reach their own individual influences.
So now, let's fast forward. Tradeknology 2025. What do that look like?
A billion dollar company. Let me come a little closer. Can you zoom this camera in? Sir, can you zoom right here in my eyes? Tradeknology will be a $1 billion company, but also Tradeknology will be the #1 forex network community around the world. We will have forex trading stations in homes, in churches, in businesses around the world. That's our passion, because we want to make sure people are financially free, and we're empowering them with the tools and resources they need to come out of poverty. There's a global wealth transfer happening, and we are leading that with our knowledge and our tools.
You know what? And that's powerful that you said that, and that you even asked the question, Scott, because you didn't say 2021. You said 2025, which means that, and what I look at is with any company is what's the longevity of it. And so if we're planning for 2025 and 2030, that means you're planning to be here. And so you're building the foundation and putting the protocols in place for sustainability and scalability. And because you have something like a platform that is global and can be anywhere in the world, and like you said, have the stations in the homes, this is a family. This can be family education, because guess what? Most families don't talk about money to their children.
Nope.
And just having that's another thing that got me excited, because I'm not scared to talk about money, because that's the one thing that a lot of homes are broken up for. A lot of marriages fail because of money. And if someone in the house just had the skill to be able to make an extra $500 a day, an extra $200 a day, and they had the platform to do it, and not only could they make it for themselves, but they could share the platform and earn a residual income as well, that they could use that residual income to then put in the market and then double that money, and then back and forth, and then you can turn around and teach your children how to do it, teach your wife how to do it, teach your dog how to do it. You got a winning formula right there.
Yes.
And when you're giving them the real education, what the 2% are doing.
The 2%.
What the 2% are doing, you got something powerful there.
And a lot of times, Michelle, you hit it on the head. A lot of times people think that this is new. Forex, they've been doing Forex for over 200 years.
Absolutely.
Now, did they ever teach you that in school?
They never taught me that in school.
Did you ever learn that in school?
I did not learn that in school. No.
I never learned that in school.
No.
So what we're doing, we're re-educating the population on something that was never ever taught, and it was never taught for a reason.
And let me tell you why, because we were taught to be consumers of money. And with the wealth transfer that's happening, like Leanne spoke to, is that I tell people right now when they ask me about cryptocurrency, is why are you so big on cryptocurrency? Because anytime we've waited for regulation to happen, we've been on the back end of it. And specifically in the black community. We were doing moonshine in prohibition, right? When regulation happened, We didn't own the liquor stores.
Mm-mm.
We didn't own the distilleries.
Nope.
We didn't own the plants. Same thing with lottery. We were running numbers.
Mm-hmm.
And when regulation happened, we didn't own the corner stores that were selling the lottery out of there. Marijuana,
Mhm.
same thing. We were getting locked up for marijuana. When it went legal, we don't own the grows. Most of us don't own the grows. Most of us don't own the dispensaries.
You're right.
And so a lot of times we want to, with cryptocurrency, people say, well, I'm waiting for the government to say this. There has never been a time where regulation has happened and it turned around and didn't benefit you. When regulation happened, all it's going to do is they're going to regulate you to be a consumer again, the same way that you're a consumer of money right now. People don't realize, they think of consumer like I'm actually purchasing these nice glasses that doctor got right here. But a consumer, think about it, when you go to the bank or when you get a credit card, you're getting a consumer loan. So you're a consumer of money. When the forex market, when you think about the forex market and the cryptocurrency that you can get in right now and things like that, now you don't become the consumer any longer.
Yes.
You flip the switch on them.
Yep.
And that's what I love about what's
And you're
happening right
producing.
here.
So now you're taking your money and you're growing your money, and you literally have the power 24 hours a day, except on Saturday, to grow your money, and it's life changing. We got so many testimonies of people making money off a little money, and they're excited.
So Michelle, I'm really glad you brought up cryptocurrency, because I really believe that in the next 5 years, like Scott brought up, our money is going to really start to change. The evolution of money is really strange. We started with bartering, right? And then it went to gold, then it went to paper and credit and digital. And now it's digital, but it's digital with a gold-like quality that also has bartering tendencies. So it's like the best of all things. And the really neat thing about cryptocurrency is that it's global.
Right.
Nobody owns it.
Right.
Nobody can shut it down. Everybody has said over and over and over again, Bitcoin's dead. It'll never live. It'll never survive. Well, Bitcoin has okay, you tell me, how many coins can Bitcoin in its lifetime produce?
21 million.
21 million. And you know how many are out there? A
Yeah.
little over 18 million.
Yes.
So the opportunity of a lifetime is here to get involved with cryptocurrency early. And we don't have we have a cryptocurrency course now. We won't be releasing it for another year or so, maybe, depending.
Yeah.
But we have it ready. But we're going to wait until our students are ready and for all of that to start to come out. But the point is, we're ahead of the game. We're thinking ahead. We want to be there to help other people take advantage of technology and the future.
A big question, a major leader has just came on board with us. I'm super excited. Major, huge network marketer. Guys, he's a beast, right, in his industry. Came on board. The first question he asked us was, are we futuristic? I mean, what do we have that's going to roll out into 10 years from now, 20 years from now? And one of the things I was happy to say is we have our cryptocurrency course. See, we're not just playing this year.
Right.
This year's already in the bag. Next year's already in the bag. We're already 10, 20 years down the road, knowing the demand of digital currencies are coming. We already have the course laid out, ready to educate the world on how to do digital transactions, because it's coming. I tell people the dollar bill will be in a museum somewhere soon, and we're going to be able to say, we used to use that. But guess what, guys? There's a huge shift in currencies coming. And the people that are part of that are leading that, because guess what? The government is going to need us. The world is going to need us. You know why? Because they have to educate the world on how to use digital currencies, right? So our course is already being sought after right now from companies all around the world want our course. But we're going to roll that out eventually, which is going to even help Tradeknology on a whole nother level, to let the world know we are the best of the best when it comes to forex and crypto and digital currency education. So I'm excited. Next question. No more questions? Well, hey guys, look, I don't want to hold you. Thank you so much. We got a bunch of students on. Guys, look, let's go. If you're watching us, if you've been on our Facebook page and you've been checking us out, guys, this is not the season to check us out any longer.
No, it's winning season.
Right? It's winning season now. This is the season to take action. Get with the person that sent this video to you. If they didn't, if you're on my page, inbox me. You need this information. Don't miss this huge wealth transfer that's about to happen. You say, well, yeah, I was in Forex, it didn't work. Guess what? It's about to work.
Mm-hmm.
Because we're going to teach you the secrets of Forex that only 2% of the people in the world know. Plus, we're going to show you how to trade cryptos and how to buy cryptos. And so many. Michelle, really quick, you told us about a crypto. Michelle called me about a digital currency that was coming out, and she said, Manoah, you need to get this, right? And you know me, I'm not prideful. You know, one thing about Michelle, she's good at picking cryptos when they're really, really low. So she said, get it. And a part of me was like, nah, I'm gonna wait. So a part of me said, get the coin. So I just turned around, bought almost 2,000 worth of that coin. And in literally, what, a week, the coin had what? Doubled. Went from 20, I think I got it at 21 cent
24.
to 24 cents.
Went to 48.
Went to 48 cents. Can y'all say cha-ching? Cha-ching.
And we didn't trade that.
And we didn't trade, we just bought it
the
and
coin
hold it.
and just held the coin. And with that, as Leanne knows, when you look at, you know, a lot of people think that they've missed it because they missed Bitcoin when it was 10 cents, or they missed Bitcoin when it was 25 cents, or when it was $1 or $1,000. You know, every year when it goes up, people are like, man, I missed it. You know, you missed it last year when it was 3,000. You know, and so I tell people, don't keep missing it, because it's gonna be 100,000 at one day, and then you're gonna say, you know what? I remember when Bitcoin was $11,000, you know, or was $10,000. But there's other coins out there that you can make the same amount of, that you can make those same returns, because a coin, similar to stock, it's really about the functionality behind that coin and the team behind that coin. So no different than, why do you invest in Apple? Because they have a good product, they have a great team behind them, and they have the financial backing behind them. Same thing that you're looking at with cryptocurrencies. You're looking at what is the product attached to the currency, what's the functionality behind it, who's the team behind it, and do they have the money to pull it off? When those things are check, and the usability of it, then you know what, that's going to be a good one. So it's just being educated on what makes the coin. You know, and we got in late. That coin started at 0.000 in April. You know, but again, people think they got in late on Bitcoin.
Exactly.
You know, people would have said, man, I wish I would have bought it when it was 0.00. It didn't matter. Now it's 50 cents.
Well, and the thing I like about Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies is that they're affordable. Everybody says, I can't afford Bitcoin. It's over $10,000 now. No, one coin is over $10,000. You can buy a 0.00001 of a Satoshi of a Bitcoin. And there's this great concept out there, guys, for buy and holders who really want to, you know, latch on to Ethereum or Litecoin or Bitcoin. It's called dollar cost averaging, and it's a very old term. This type of investing has been around for hundreds of years. Basically, you find a company that you really believe in that's going to grow. Let's just take Exxon, and back in the 1920s or something. So you just start buying it no matter what the cost is. It doesn't matter. It's dollar cost averaging, meaning that you buy it at whatever the price is, you don't care, because you know eventually it's going to go up. So what if the market is doing this a little bit and you buy Bitcoin, you know, at 10,000, I'll just use the coin price, at 10,000 one day, and then it's 9,500, and then it goes up to 10,005, and you've bought a little bit at each along the way. It averages out, guys. And as it goes up, so a couple of the brokerage firms out there have a dollar cost averaging program, and I take care of my 88-year-old mother, and we have some caregivers that work with us to help her, and one of my caregivers said, I want to know more about this Bitcoin thing. And I said, you know what? If you buy $1 of Bitcoin for you, $1 for your 2 sons, so $3 a day, just buy it every day. $3 a day. Can you do $3 a day? And so she's doing it. So she's in that program, and she's amazed because since she's been doing it now, she's accumulating Bitcoin at an affordable price for her, but Bitcoin continues to go up. So in 5 years from now, she'll be wealthy probably. I mean, who knows? It's thinking outside the box, guys, on things like that Tradeknology is going to be able to share with you.
And that's what I love about the community. You're going to get forex, you're going to get crypto, and see this type of information. They charge a lot of money. Some of these companies,
Yes.
hundreds of thousands of dollars to learn this. So you're going to get all this information. Leanne's expertise in cryptocurrency, Michelle's in cryptocurrency, mine's in the forex, guys. You get a lot of value that's coming to you on October the 1st. So we're super excited. Share this feed, share this video. We're looking forward to meeting you. Big shout outs. I'm looking right now. I see Tara on. Big shout out to Tara, Janice, some of our top leaders right now that's going to be making 6 figures in the next couple of months. Misty Ray, good shout out to Misty. Jamaica Singletary, I see you guys. I just want to let you know, my brother from another mother, Sean Sims, I see you, sir. Thank you guys for joining. Some of our top leaders, guys. We have an awesome corporate team, awesome group of individuals that has linked together from all different spaces and different areas, and we're excited to roll this out soon on October the 1st. Big shout out to Scott, who's on behind the scenes creating, leading this trading department, Leanne, so many people out there, Sonny Kim, so many people. I don't even want to say their names yet because I don't know, we're trying to keep it a surprise. But,
but we got some superstars.
Superstars.
Oh, man.
So we're excited, guys. So thank you so much for watching. Y'all have a great day, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.